AFK for all my life skills. I don't know about you. Freaking. They announced on E3 a new lolly class, which is a boomeranger. Essentially, it's a support class. And on the console, from the PC, their way of trying to catch us up to the PC, all the updates haven't been in order of how the PC wound up getting them. So this new class that they just announced over at E3 and just showed off, and the PC is going to be getting it the same time we are, which is apparently June 19th. I posted up a link about it in our docs, but yeah, they're skipping a couple of classes and giving us this new class right out the door, which we're all kind of confused why they're doing that instead of some of the other classes, but it's whatever. I mean, they're trying to keep us up to date. They keep coming out with new events and everything else like that to keep us on our toes and keep us interested. That's the reason why I kind of enjoy this MMO a lot more than the others, because at least this one, on the monthly events that they come out with or any kind of events, they always offer you something that's really useful. Unlike some of the others that we used to, all three of us has played, they don't really offer events on a week or on a monthly, and whenever they do offer events, they're really not worth getting some of the stuff that's in them. You know what I mean? They're usually like, oh, here's a nice little outfit that doesn't do diddly squat for you.
Skipped an entire expansion of a game.
Do what?
I skipped an entire expansion of a game.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't like for Destiny. I did the first one for the Armory, but then I skipped the entire season of the Drifter, and I just played for the first time, like today, hopped in for just a minute to run some of this new season of the Opulence.
Yeah, I knew you skipped over the...
It was all Gambit.
Yeah.
I didn't care about Gambit Prime. I didn't like the game mode. It just wasn't...
Isn't that a cute little elf thing there with its, like, what are those?
Boomerang. It's supposed to be a support... It's a boomerang on its back. It's supposed to be a support class, and a lot of people are interested in it mainly because it has this one skill called Play Dead, and we're really confused on what it's going to wind up doing. Is it going to be mainly a PvP act where you look like you're dead but you can't be attacked, or is it going to look like you're dead but you can still be attacked? We don't know how it's going to wind up playing out, but it's a huge support class. It's not about DPS or being tanky or anything else like that. It's just all about supporting the team, which they're at the moment there's only one or two support classes really, and a lot of people don't even play them as the support classes. Actually, one of them gets played as a support class, which is a healer, which is the wizard. But the other one, which is a tank, doesn't get played like it's a tank. A lot of people just use it as a tanky DPS.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Which it has a lot of aggro pull and everything else. That's the reason why it's a tank, but a lot of people don't use it as the support at all. They use it just as, like I said, being a tanky DPS player trying to PvP people because they don't have skill. They'll just block all day.
No. Block them.
And then they comprehend, oh, I might be blocking, but I can still be attacked from the back. It's like, yeah, how'd that go for you? Yeah.
That's what I'm getting out of it.
Hey man, if you're enjoying it, that's all that matters, yeah?
Yeah.
That is essentially the truth about any fucking game. It doesn't matter if it was actually called
Porn Art Online?
Yeah.
Instead of Sword Art Online, it's Porn Art Online?
Yeah, it doesn't even matter if that's what it was.
They really don't.
Sometimes literally, I guess.
I mean, a lot of us are having a blast over there. We all Final Fantasy 14 got released on the console at the worst time. Like, I haven't seen anybody really play that game at all. And just here recently, BDO wound up getting released over to the PlayStation just here recently. So all the PlayStation users are actually kind of having a little bit of a ball with that.
It's been real interesting watching what that Final Fantasy clique is about to do. With now, I tell you, if there's real diehard Final Fantasy people, there's not going to be a problem losing them when this 7 redrops.
Yeah, that part, yes. Big time.
Like, that's already a pretty solid conversation I've been hearing everywhere. And then with everything that Xbox, Microsoft partnered, Steam, like that world's about to get really insane too. So cross-platform.
So did you guys watch the whole 10 hours of E3? Did you guys watch the whole 10 hours of E3?
I've watched everything but Ubisoft and
I watched 3 days.
Square Enix, I think, but I have them downloaded on.
What 10 hours?
I was talking about the first day. The first day was straight up 10 hours straight.
Yeah.
From like start to end, and then I know it's been continuing. I know that it was
playing, but then like day 2 ended with like on Twitch Nintendo's day 1 announcements.
Yeah.
Switch went ham.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I haven't looked into Nintendo's yet either. I need to download that and watch it while I'm.
Yeah, you do. It's the missus is definitely. I'm even pretty interested in it just for the little one, and on top of it, and some of those games really look pretty interesting. I really kind of want to try out. Nintendo's got my interest this year, big time.
So that link I sent you,
Where'd you send it?
It's the one that's in the article. I mean, in our doc page.
Okay.
The one that I got on the E3, the second column down there is Nintendo at E3. It's got all of their info and all of their video shit. Like, just
we'll go over it, and I'll get educated while we go over it. Sounds good to me. If it's good with you guys.
All right.
Yeah, I'm all right with it.
Cool. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I was skimming through some of it already.
Everyone was at Animal Crossing got delayed.
So,
yeah.
Games Radar.
Like that was a stink. Everybody was like, "Why did it get pushed back?" It's like, man, that game's fucking tough with everything they're thinking that they're going to do with it. So,
I guess I missed a few things, man, because I didn't catch Nintendo. I haven't watched Ubisoft. I didn't watch EA, but what's to watch on EA? I'm sure they're just telling us that fucking they're going to do something with Anthem and.
Well, they showed a little. They showed a little bit more into the Star Wars game, which that looked good.
Broke my money.
Yeah, that take my money.
Definitely, yeah, that one definitely looked good. I'm still salty at EA, but hey, whatever. I'm willing to give them my money for for that game. What do you mean allow or block? Get the fuck out of here. Fucking bullshit, pop-up bullshit.
Yeah.
But that game looked pretty good.
Apex Legends new season with new character being dropped in there for Apex Legends. The fact that they're going to do like a FIFA Street.
Yeah.
Inside of FIFA 20. Where you'll be able to play this kind of arena style soccer. New Sims shit going on. Of course, more to Battlefield. What they've done with Madden this season as far as they got every quarterback in the league to go into the studio, and you're getting all of the top quarterbacks in the league. You're getting their real throwing mechanics, and you're getting all the highlight player real moves and shit like that. Like signature.
Cost a pretty penny.
What?
Mm-hmm.
To pay all those players to do that.
Yeah, but They got them all in there, and
No.
like that big thing is with this one is the fact that all of your moves that your guys are doing on the field are like gonna fit. They're gonna feel like each player instead of feeling like a player skinned. You know, when you Aaron Rodgers throw a ball, it's different than when like Drew Brees throws a ball.
Right. It's gonna look like Aaron Rodgers is throwing a ball. That's good, man. Well, that's good. Makes it more of a sim. That's good.
You know, so big stuff for them. That one, I'm usually not on any kind of the Madden hype, but I thought that was a nice feature to be added to the game. To dial it in to make player-specific moves instead of, you know, just getting a football player to come in and make these kind of moves for everybody, and then another guy to come in and make these kind of moves for the running backs and shit like that. Now they got like signature moves. Like I said, though, it's all the hot players. It's all those top guys, the guys that got real exposure. To my understanding, it's not your offensive linemen are not going to be, you know, making these crazy shits, and your defensive linemen aren't going to be doing crazy shits, even though there's a couple of them out there that probably should have their own character models. But E3's conference really wasn't that bad. Like EA was actually pretty decent, considering the fact that they didn't talk about Anthem. I think was really the biggest thing. Like everybody,
no.
What are they going to do for it?
I don't know. You figured they'd be trying to save face somewhat, but hey, yeah, I guess it's fucked.
It
dead. Really sucks, man. Really sucks. Lots of potential there. Just not given the proper treatment.
Yeah, it's a dead
by BioWare or EA for that matter. And I honestly, at this point, I'm starting to think it's on BioWare.
Yeah,
it's on totally BioWare at this point. Totally on them. They could easily save face on something. They said in tweets and everything else, oh, they were going to be there, try to hype up some stuff. But at this point, I think they really comprehend that they had a lot of damage. And instead of fixing or coming out and saying, yeah, we fucked up, or anything else like that, they're just doing the same thing that they did with freaking Mass Effect. They just swept it under the rug, being like, oh yeah, we're just not going to talk about it. We're going to keep working on this game, and hopefully that one will fucking sell. And it's like, no, dude, after this fuck up, no. You're not going to make really any hardcore sales with the next Dragon Age.
Yeah, how much longer does BioWare have? I mean, as a studio.
Oh no, this was like suicide. Unfortunately, the way Anthem went down.
That's kind of how I feel about it. I mean, they done fucked up.
Oh yeah, this one hurt. It cut deep, and there's nothing. It was a serrated blade. Like,
fucked up.
Yeah,
they fucked up bad this time. Real bad. Like, they had a chance of redemption.
Well, they let everyone down again, man. That's the real problem, is you let everyone down again. And then you made a bunch of promises. Before the game even released, you made a bunch of promises that you weren't able to keep or honor or any, like... one of my favorite game studios has... I've lost faith in them, man. And that sucks.
Same. Like, we were all three really hyped for Anthem. At first, I really wasn't. Then they turned around and actually grabbed my interest, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna drop money on this game. Next thing you know, you get the game, you're like, okay, what else? And then you realize you've been throttled because we didn't give you a whole lot of gameplay or anything else. There was no real end game. End game essentially started at the beginning of the game.
Oh yeah, you were pretty much prime-tuned that once you got part of the way through the story, you were all ready for what in-game content was going to be, and then it was all about just grinding and grinding and grinding for something that was never going to be there, because I personally think the loot was just all locked.
Oh yeah. They did a lot more than just shoot themselves in the foot this time around. They did a lot more than just shoot themselves in the foot. They tied in news and hung themselves.
Like I said, I went back over to Destiny, but you ain't hear me say nothing about Anthem.
Yeah.
I ain't really got nothing going on for that game. There is no real going back for that. Like, if I hear of the game coming back, like it got passed to another studio somewhere, and this company's making a real run at it, that I may look at it again. But it was never. See, the thing is like you said, it was never the game that came out was never the game it was supposed to be. It was all smoke and mirrors from the very get-go on what the game was going to be to begin with, because nobody actually knew what it was going to be. They thought it was a Destiny competitor. Then you didn't really know. They were like, no, we're not really. That's not the route we're going. It's like, okay, well, then if you're not a Destiny competitor, then where are we going with this one? And then they went on to something else, and you didn't really know then. Like, all the clips you got of it were always kind of very uncertain, except for the fact that you were going to be in these suits and able to fly through a world.
Which was fun!
But you didn't know where it was going to go. You didn't know where it was going to go. Oh, no, that's the one thing we all agree on. They got flying in a suit right. That shit
felt great.
Like, praise your company for that one right there. Like, you got that shit right. Hopefully somebody, the guy who did that, hopefully he gets a job with a company that decides to do flying suits somewhere else.
Yeah, go get a job with Respawn, man. Let's get some flying suits in Titanfall.
Yeah!
Oh, there you go.
Like, the combat and everything in that game was good! We all agree with that!
It's everything
Gameplay
else.
At the
Everything
core,
else.
at the core, it was good! Why did you
It was
do wrong?
because it was a solid game, man. It was built on its own platform that was fucking great.
Yeah! And then they just was like, alright, we got that done, guys. This right here will get us the rest of the way, right? No, you know, like, really?
Yeah, there was nothing
Really?
to hold you over. New content in March. March rolls around, their new content.
Yeah!
Oh wait, it was new content in February. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was supposed to be new content in February. No content there. Sorry, we're going to tweak the weapon drops. All right. New content in March. Wait, no, new content in March. We got to push that back again. We're thinking maybe June, July. And we're still working on trying to get the loot thing sorted out.
Yeah, garbage, man. Just garbage. That's all there is to it.
Like, there's nothing.
I'm just kind of glad that Atlas battled back.
Yeah, man. And hardcore too.
Yeah.
It's a solid game, like, right now.
Yep. And Guru, you are missing out, good sir. We could kill the Kraken over the weekend.
Yeah, actually, it was posted. We did on Saturday. There was a show. We did an Angry Dandelion Kraken run.
Yeah, so if y'all ain't seen that yet, check that out, because that was pretty fun. We hung back until the end, and then we started pushing in a little bit, and then lightning struck, and everyone forgot to get drunk, besides me.
It's true. That's exactly what happened.
Because when you drink rum or ale or grog in the game, you take less damage and deal more damage. Well, there's like an AoE lightning strike that comes down to everyone on your fucking ship, and there's nothing you can do about it besides try to survive through it with med kits, AoE heals, and alcohol.
Being drunk.
Yeah, and alcohol.
Yeah, and that was what I didn't make it through the fight. I literally made it through every round except for the last 20-30 seconds of the final round.
Yep, because after everybody died, I just pulled over and they killed the Kraken, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much how it went down. I'd have to rewatch the stream to really remember myself, because, we were all getting a real life buzz on as well. So.
Yeah, there was a lot of that conversation probably over Discord while we were doing all of that. Was a lot of real life drinking conversation.
But it was fun, man. I mean, need to do it again so you can get a sub, because beating the Kraken allows you to unlock the submarine. So I have a submarine on the side of my galleon now, and it's fucking sweet.
It is. It does really cool shit. It runs on an organic pace. It's able to go all over the fucking place and collect shit and kill shit and yeah. It's a blast of a little thing, and it's supposed to be the next step for us by having that is to go kill a giant squid so we can get squid guts so we can go get a crab.
Yeah. We're gonna tame a giant crab.
And then you get to ride around on those. They say they jump really, really fucking crazy.
That's what I've read as well. What are you drinking on this evening, Thump?
This is a PBR, but I've been drinking on that Sweetwater collection.
Mm-hmm.
And last week it was that Sweetwater collection in cans. This week they had them all in bottles at the same store. Instead of being cans, this time it was bottles. So getting to try both versions of a drink, it's kind of a rare thing where you get to go, oh, look, let me get this can of this drink, and then let me get the bottle of this drink, and really consider almost dead even, man. They pretty much taste exactly the fucking same. There really was no difference between one to the other. And I'm talking about even with peach IPA.
Nice.
Like, the only difference...
Great.
Yeah, the only difference really in them is the artwork, and everybody agrees that it's because it's so much easier to print on paper than it probably is on can.
They blocked the elephant's butthole. I just realized that. Sorry. They wrapped the saddle strap around its butthole. That poor elephant. It has to squeeze the poop around. It should drop 2 turds instead of 1 big one.
One over top, one over bottom.
Yep. Should have a split shit.
Split shit. Well, good. That means we can make double fucking fertilizer.
Who the hell puts a thong on an elephant?
Atlas.
Atlas. That's right. That's who. Got our mythical shipyard down today. Not as high as we wanted it to be, but we ain't big enough to be getting the perfect crafts, man.
Like, no,
getting there, though?
Taking serious moves.
Yeah, we got, right here. I'm staring at the mythical here. I'll kick back over the live show with Game, and I'll share my screen with you guys. Give me just a sec here. Share screen. Yes. All right. Yeah, so mythical shipyard, mythical large shipyard. I got a 4.8 crafter skill bonus on it, but it increases max durability of your ships. So I got a 159 durability on this brig I'm building right now, and slowly I'll upgrade the panels on it to legendary, mythical, so on and so forth, to where eventually it's all legendary mythical ship. I was able to drop the journeyman handling sail and 2 fine speed sails on it, but the goal with this brig is it's going to be super fast, lightweight adventure brig. Did you throw 2 subs on it and 2 diving docks?
Did you go check the journeyman box inside the house?
That's where I pulled the journeyman large speed sail from. There's no journeyman or handling sail. There's no journeyman large speed sails, unfortunately.
Okay, because I know you got a journeyman something sail down in the box.
Yeah, it's the handling sail, and I put it on.
Okay.
But we don't have journeyman speed sails yet, and that's getting them shits is going to require going out and killing high level ships. So someday here soon, I'm going to have to get the loose lips back.
We got another whale killed.
Yep, we did kill another whale. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, too. Made short work of that bitch.
Yep. For manned. We didn't even use AI on this one. It was 4 manned ballistas.
On the Waylon Jennings. That's the name of my Waylon ship, Waylon Jennings.
Yep.
Nice.
It's a cool little ship, man. I paint them all up. We all paint all of our shit up. I'll be painting this thing before I drop it. What'd you say there, Thump?
I said, is my NDI froze?
Yes.
Let me find you here. Welcome back to not being frozen.
That's cool.
Sorry, I've been kind of watching you guys on the Skype screen over here instead of on the XSplit up there at this point in time. I've got too much shit to look at. Plus, you know, I'm building a ship, and we're old now too. We gotta go. We gotta go get rejuvenated again.
Yep.
Gotta go go to the Fountain of Youth and get some skills back.
Is that going to be like what ship are we taking to do that, man?
The Explorer.
Is it ready to go, or are we just going to
I say we just sail it over there and get it done.
sail it straight in and just call it a fucking day? We're going to switch further out this time, though, to give the ship a little bit longer time to last, I guess?
Yeah, we're going to have to. If it goes down, though, it goes down, because Lance is already wanting to build a second brig or a galleon of his own. So if you got a brig and a galleon, you don't need a fucking schooner.
True that.
Unless you're me and you have a whaling ship. And the ice box. The ice box down in the polar regions.
Yep, you're in this server. You know, yours are spread out all over the place. My two are sitting right here, right now. But I just outfitted Alma again so I could start doing short run shit with her because it's quick.
Yeah, this thing is gonna be fast, man. That is the goal. If it is to be fast. And as you can see, she's wide open underneath at this point. Gonna be able to walk bears down here. May actually be able to walk an elephant down here. I'm not sure. I haven't tested yet. If you can, you're just going to be able to park it down the ramp, I think. I don't think you're getting around the sails too well with it. I'll find out. I'm just trying to decide where I want to put the crafting stuff at this point.
I'd drop it all back there at the back. I'd make just a crafting circle back there.
Yeah, that's kind of my goal. And you notice, as you're looking back there, I didn't bring the stairs all the way down. I just connected them to that area right there. Fuck it.
Yeah, they just go back.
Yep, because you can walk down the sides of this, you know, these planks, and so why the fuck not?
That's good shit.
Trying to keep her as light as possible. Right now, we're at 2,000 kilos out of 15,000.
Boy.
So, doing all right.
You need to check your crew on N1.
I need to check crew all over the place, dude. I'm sure I've lost the crew in N15 by now. So much shit to do and not enough time, man. If I end up losing some ships, I end up losing some ships. I don't really care all that much. It needs to fucking be daylight, though. I can't see what the fuck I'm doing here. Let's see here. Give me 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Talk about yourselves.
Oh, we'll definitely be able to pull that off. So you know all about what BDO's got going on. We heard Destiny's big announcements were all made right before E3.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, huh, I wonder why they did that instead of waiting until E3.
Because Opulence was going to go live before E3, and they needed to make the other announcement that they were going to be showing up and being a big collaborator at Guardian Con in Tampa, Florida, or in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
Yeah, it was a fairly big announcement for them to be doing the Guardian Con
because they haven't been to they haven't been to one, have they? I don't think they've been to a single one.
No, it was initiated as a place to try and encourage Bungie to be part of a convention that revolved around its player base.
Yeah.
And the guys that started it still love Destiny and still play and are really a supporter of Bungie, but at the same time have rode the wave of, oh, you don't want to be part of our event, you know, that's fine, we're going to do our shit anyway, we want to bring the community together and get gamers together. That's what this is really about, so that's what it's grown into. This is the 3rd or 4th annual Guardian Con, I think 4th annual Guardian Con, and they are they've moved it to Orlando now. There's if you bought the full VIP deluxe tickets, there was you're staying in a resort that's right there nearby with transportation to the event, with all of your passes for everything. Like if you did it, and Disney's right there in the area too, so it was a big deal for them to actually get this Guardian Con set up and done the way that it's done. And for Bungie to come on and finally go, you know what, guys, we're here, and we're going to do it. We're going to be there with you. We're going to make this available. We're going to have this production go on. Like, they got some cool shit that's going to go on at Guardian Con that's not going to be like, it wasn't even tied into anything around E3. They've got bigger, more fun that's going to happen at Guardian Con.
Yeah, which will be really, really interesting.
World's First Raid jackets are going to be given to the World's First Raid team. All of the people who are going to be at Guardian Con that were part of like the first 24, there's a series of like prizes and stuff that Destiny's going to be giving out to those people who did something within a certain amount of time of content drops.
Mm-hmm.
And so they just got like a bunch of shit going on with that event. So we'll see what that turns into now. Everybody's been a whole lot happier with Destiny now that they're away from everybody.
Yeah, they're back to their own.
They are all by themselves again. And
hooray for Bungie.
Well, it is a big hooray for Bungie.
Yeah, I agree. That was wholehearted earnest.
Yeah, they got the partnership now with Strata, where they're going to be releasing the game on Strata. You're going to be able to cross-platform save right now, not cross-platform play, but you will be able to cross-save. Nice. So
okay.
Your character from the Xbox you can bring to Destiny on PC, or take your character from PC and take it to PlayStation, or like that character will now move with you so you can have the same experience instead of having to level a character in every environment. You'll at least be able to move that character to the other environments. But they didn't say anything about cross-play. They're making sure to stress that. But also partnering with Strata. Also the fact that no more backwards purchasing, where you had to buy Destiny, buy the expansions, then buy the next expansion in order to get all of the game. Now, if you buy their next season, Shadow, whatever the hell it is, I can't remember right offhand right now. If you go and purchase that, you get all
Shadowkeep.
You get
that up on the web for everyone.
All of their previous content along with that, and they will be sold now on Steam instead of through Activision's battle launcher.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's big shit for Destiny and Bungie. That whole thing has, like, they've taken a big shift in direction. And with Shadowkeep, the fact they're going back to the moon, everybody's like, oh, they're rehashing old content. It's like, well, not anything. This is an opportunity to really bring back the essence of what Destiny is. Coming back to the moon means something for those OG players. Like, if Destiny 1, you know, killing Crota, everything that went down while you were on, like, the moon, like, what was going on with them on the moon. You got Eris Morn coming back. Now you're taking all of the knowledge of Destiny 2 and taking it back to the old realms. And there's talk of, like, old bosses you might see again. There's talk of the fact that maybe some may end up in public events as world bosses in some areas. There's a lot going on with Shadowkeep about that is still hush-hush that we'll find out more at Guardian Con.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, to think about a game from a studio that once they went with Activision, we saw all of the implementations of how to pick your pockets while you play video games.
Yes, sir.
And it almost completely ruined and soured a player base. Almost completely ruined and soured a player base. But that's another game that found a way to kind of battle back, like with the armor, this new expansion with Armory, and then even I didn't like the Gambit shit, but it brought more players back. And then now supposedly what they're saying, like they fixed that catch-up mechanic where you still felt like you had to grind so much in order to get to where you could play the content that was available. Not anymore. Not anymore. Today I went in and, like I said, I only played for just a moment. It was long enough to go to the tower, gather up some shit, and then go to Titan and do like the heroic mission of the day. And that is all the playing I did, but I've already taken my character from what was a max 650 character, which I grinded my ass off for. Now it's a 700 plus, and I've already got my character up to like a good 680, like just in that short amount of time. Like they gave me weapons that were going to significantly boost my catch up.
Oh, yeah.
Weapons that was going to significantly help me get further into the game. So that
was being a Titan and going around and punching things a little bit. I will say that. I was thinking about that when I saw you playing today, I was like, I might be able to punch something one of these days here soon.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun again. Like I just going in there and being able to run around a little bit. It was great because I still do it on my ship as my little pirate motherfucker. Like I will run and I will try and tap that fucking shift key to slide, or the control key to slide, and I'm like, they don't work. This is a fucking pirate. He's not a hunter. He doesn't fucking. There's no running and sliding. Damn it. You know, and it's a mechanic. Like it's a mechanic of you can tell that I've got a lot of destiny in my keyboard movement.
I mean, we played the hell out of it.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, shit. Over on like just since I've moved over to PC, I've still played a hell of a lot more of it. Like it's kind of crazy to look at the amount of content that I've went through. And like I said, you know, being a veteran of the game, I just pick and choose my content now. Like Gambit was not my cup of tea. I'm just not. That's not my play base. I don't.
Check out these front steps, fellas. Check out these front steps. See how I did this?
Yeah.
You just walk up through the middle there, since you can walk up the front. Fly out. Drop down through the hole. So what I'm going to be able to do is throw the beds right under here. No problems. And I don't have... It's just so open. There's so much room for activities in here, man.
Yes. And keep it open for activities.
Yeah, because I'm only going to put a smithy and a tannery on here, and that is it. Tannery for taming if I'm out and about, and armor if we're out and about.
Right.
And smithy.
And repairs of tools and...
Yep, that's all that's going on here tools-wise. I'll throw a larder. I will want a grill, and I'll make my own... I can't make grills, but I can make my own damn preserving bags. Sorry,
I'm
back to other things.
I'm still spec'd into grills, so... I've got my perfect build that I can just kind of keep expanding on at this moment right now. I've got it to the point where I can take a picture of my build. I've got every page already saved. I got them all on my phone. Every page is saved, and I can just go through anytime I do a respec and go, all right. Because now we have to respec Guru, Super. You kind of have to respec to go do the Kraken or to like participate in some of these other activities because they require a balance of your fortitude and your health, and where you don't need other shit. Like you don't really need intelligence. I don't need to carry anything really over there, so I can spec out all into those attributes, and then after that fight's done, if I'm fortunate enough to be able to level, That's running slim on both me and Zone now. Is our levels are slim. I think my new max is 64.
Yeah, mine's 61 or 62 or something like that. 62.
Yeah.
And I'm at 60. That's alright though. This ship right here is gonna get me back out and on the motherfucking water, man. I'm tired of being a homebody. I actually think I'm gonna take the Angry Dandelion. That's the name of my galleon, is the Angry Dandelion. Since we couldn't keep the Angry Dandelion for the company name, I had to make the first galleon the Angry Dandelion.
Right. And then mine is Roebuck.
Yep, Sears and Roebuck.
Well, Roebuck in honor of an actual 292-ton galleon.
No, yeah.
That was the Roebuck, and since mine's used for a cargo hauler, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. 292 tons? Sure.
If I could change the name of the Angry Dandelion ever just one time while we're parked next to each other, I'm going to change the name to Sears on the Angry Dandelion so we can take the picture of Sears and Roebuck next to each other.
Yeah.
And then we'll have like some little ship and we'll name it Craftsman. And then they'll go out of business. They'll go bankrupt. And
if rename wins,
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Because it's not winning any awards through the developers.
Yeah.
It's not a focus.
No, it is not. That's for sure. I don't know why it's so hard to add, to be completely honest with you. But you know, what the fuck do I know?
Yeah, the function's there. You know what, man? If you
All
fucking
schemers online.
If you knew how to do what they were doing, man, I'm sure you'd fucking have it working. You'd make it better.
Yeah. If I knew how to build a game, I would.
All
make
right,
it better.
Vex.
Actually, man, I've been kind of surprised, man.
Whatever, dude. Chisel me biscuits.
He's dove into BDO just as much as you have, so.
Dude, he found a group over on the UK end and everything. He's hollered at me a couple of times to ask me a few questions. And it's like, are you sure you want the answers to these? Because
sure you're gonna let me.
Yeah, because the last time he asked me any kind of questions about it and everything else, I was trying to tell him, and then I'd get cut off. And it's like, okay, if you're asking me questions this time, don't cut me off. For one. For another, if you start feeling like you're overwhelmed with what I'm trying to tell you to do or anything, say, hey, slow it down or something like that, or just give me the first step or some shit like that. Don't take all the information and then be like, I don't need that. Like that's not why I came to your party, to hear that. Like I'm good. And then some of the people that he was in a party with or he's been rolling with, I mean, he's found a decent group to stick with because they're kind of newish as well. Except for one of his guys that he hangs out with, Ballistic or something like that. It's not the same Ballistic that we used to know with the whole, like... Yeah, it's not the same one with no mic. It's not that one.
Oh, it's not her Ballistic.
Yeah. Freaking... He's about the same gear score as I am in the game. And whenever they were like, wow, that's higher than we are. We've been playing the game for a long time. And it's like, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Like,
y'all suck at what you're doing is what I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. Like, I'll answer the questions that need to be answered, and then I'll step away from here. But yeah, he's got a good group over there for where he's at.
Yeah, it's good. He needs a good group for him. I mean, not for nothing, I still would enjoy selling with him in fucking Sea of Thieves. I can him all day in Sea of Thieves. That's like, we're a good group over there as far as that goes. When it comes to a lot of other games, I just don't know if I can fuck with him. But
yeah,
I loved playing Sea of Thieves. Like that shit was fun when it was fucking him raging and jumping across it and fucking us fucking just being like feeding off that energy and fucking pirating it up and fucking just going for it. Fucking ham bone all over the place. It was fucking great.
Yeah.
But I can't run like that all the time.
No.
Like my pirate ship over here, that shit don't get lit like that. It ain't even got no guns on it.
Well, and you can't expect to get. Well, I guess you can. I take that back. You can get wild like that in Atlas against Ships of the Damned, but you got to restock. It's not just popping off at a port, picking up some more cannonballs. Now you got to go farm the fucking mats to make the more cannonballs. So you got to make the gunpowder. You got to have the metal. Got to have the flint.
Or you have a skeeter at home.
Or you have a skeeter at home, because I you know what, I'm grateful for that motherfucker, man, because it allowed me to spec out of cannons, and it's allowed me to pick up armor. So I can actually use a higher than common tier something besides ships and fucking Thames.
Yep.
So it's nice that he took a little bit of specialization there. I appreciate that.
Yep, he is our weapons expert now. He makes our guns, he makes our swords, he makes our cannons, he makes our ammunition.
Okay.
I, on the other hand, have spec'd up, and I make the crossbows and the spear guns.
Gotcha.
I make baby bears.
He makes baby.
I bring the cute.
Yeah, he makes
not in real life, in the game, in the game. But yeah, it's good.
Nothing's wrong with that, man.
I'm good.
Nothing's
with
wrong with
bears. I'm carrying too much fucking weight. I'm tired of being fucking. I need to get to a power stone, dude. I need the rejuvenation.
Like, I'm actually kind of surprised. I've done pretty well at catching to a degree. Of how far behind I was in this game.
We got to start cross-posting on Facebook to WBLZ Media.
Whatever, we can get it set up sometime.
Yeah. There's a really big audience like that has got a lot of touch over there right now because of Retro Revolution.
Okay.
Alright, the intelligence just got a lot better. I took my respec, and I currently have 110 health, 110 stam. Took my fortitude up to 30, and I have 276 intelligence, just straight up. That's no boost, no crow, no nothing. So I'm going to run that way for now. But
yeah, Guru, today we went around, we did some maps, and then we picked up a new member. Got him out in the middle of the ocean with us, and
he's already out on a ship, dude. Look at that, motherfucker's out sailing already. Proud of that guy.
But we parked the boat in the middle of the water, and Stone jumps off and swims with sharks and swordfish, and got killed by a whale one time.
Gotta get that dolphin buff, man, to craft shit. You know it.
He was trying to cuddle with a dolphin so he could get back on the boat and put on some clothes and grab a bird and then go make a dock.
Yeah, it's like a little Game of Thrones reference. I named our crow Bran. Three-eyed raven over here, but I built him his own little cage, man. He's got his he's got his own little cage in there. His own little door for his cage. He just hangs out there. That's Bran, the three-eyed raven. He makes us smarter.
Yep. It's true. And we made smart armor. Well, I made smart armor.
Yeah, I made smart armor. Intelligence buffs on the armor. But we're calling it smart armor because it just sounds cooler.
Yeah.
Make smart armor, make smart people.
That's right. And the next time we go after it, we're going to go a little bit harder in on it, too.
Yeah, we got more crafts on that blueprint, so... We had like 23 crafts on that blueprint, so we got 22 more shots at doing that. This one gets us up and running with a mythical shipyard. Every ship we build is going to have boosted durability, greatly boosted durability, so...
Yeah. Yeah, which is a big time bonus, which means like this down here will build some hella good fighting ships.
That's why I'm gonna take the loose lips into battle and just go fucking nuts. I'm gonna load it down with cannonballs and go ham, man. You know what?
The thing is,
You know what we really should do, man? I should get the loose lips back home. We should load it down with like 600 cannonballs, make it heavy as fuck, and just sail it to the Power Stone, dude. Fight every ship on the way to the Power Stone. If it sinks, it fucking sinks. If we make it out alive, great. Maybe we get some good blueprints along the way, but I want that achievement for killing a 52 galleon, man.
yeah, right.
I want it. I know I'm not getting it with this, but I am going to refit the Angry Dandelion back into a gunship. Because I'll use this for my get around.
Oh, my cargo boat takes care of the cargo now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I'll sail anywhere. That has been proven. So, I circumnavigated the world in one day by myself. Me and Son took off from N8 south. He took off before me. He stopped at N12 in 11. No.
12.
Yeah, he stopped at N12. I sailed by him and went on down through N15 up to N1, picked up a bunch of shit, and then sailed from N1 back down to N8.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was great.
Okay.
It was
I got
great.
scared, man. I didn't see the Angry Dandelion on N12 for a second, and I was about to have a heart attack.
The greatest part of it was I set a time for myself. I was like, I got to get the Roebuck back by the time Son gets online.
You got lucky, too, on that motherfucker. I got held over at work that day. I was so anxious to get home.
But no shit, I literally dropped the anchor on the boat, and within minutes or seconds, he was literally online.
That's hilarious.
Like, it was
That you were able to get it down just like that.
Yeah. I was like, woo! He was like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, I just got back in. In our Discord, too, I was like, just got back in. As soon as he logged on.
Yeah, I wanted to be home earlier that day. I really did. Because I probably should get the Waylon Jennings out of there. Probably should keep the Waylon Jennings too, because it's killed 3 whales now. It's been living in the Arctic for weeks.
Oh yeah, it is a whaling ship of that. That is what it is.
Yeah, I didn't spell Waylon like actual Waylon Jennings. It's WHALIN apostrophe Waylon Jennings.
Yeah.
Because
like
I'm a punny guy like that. I'm a real punny guy.
A real punny guy.
I'm gonna pull these up, and I'm gonna put fucking bookcases underneath these, and then I'll put them back down. Because I'm a smart man.
Yeah, do it before the wheel goes up.
The wheel's already up, but the wheel's not on any of these.
Oh, see, yeah, I didn't get that lucky. I did when I built, when I went and built the galleon. I got all that shit right.
Well, you can see how I got this. It's kind of odd, but I kind of like it. It stares up to the triangles on both sides, and then it basically kind of makes like an arrowhead in wheels right here. So I'll have that space behind me. That's just for people to come up over the back, mainly. I'm getting weird with this one, trying to be lightweight and efficient. I made a motherfucking loom, dude. I'm so pissed at myself right now. Motherfucker, I need more beer.
Just pick it up.
No resources, not when fully anchored. Don't care. Goodbye.
And you suck. You suck as a piece of equipment. You do not deserve to be on any boat ever.
Not
Good.
my boat.
We don't even want your fucking nails. Get away from us.
Yeah, not my boat, motherfucker. Not my boat. Get the fuck out.
As you can tell. It's a little particular about how he's going to be doing his boat thing.
Yeah, I get particular about everything, man. I can't help it.
Yep. Yep. Our company is all over the place.
Yeah, I'm OCD about how things get built, especially, and things get built around what I've built. I tend to get weird about that too. Can't help it. If I've spent hours doing something, I don't want someone coming in, putting their own spin on it because everything I build, I think about how I could add on to it. And I'm like, so I don't want things fucking shit up. If your vision is in line with mine, then sure, but you best share that with me on things that I've built. Because I will throw a temper tantrum. I will be the angriest of dandelions.
Yeah.
I love how you're just like, I will throw a temper tantrum.
It's happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've done it. He's done it.
I've heard about it.
Oh, you ain't heard about mine yet. You ain't heard about mine yet. Mine was recent.
Yeah, he was ready to give up the game, dude.
Really?
Sent me a message. I think I'm done.
I sent a message out going, you know what? I think I'm going to take a break.
It hit you that bad?
Yeah, but I'm not going to go into it just in case.
Okay.
But, yeah, needless to say, I was a very unhappy camper that day. And not the only one. That was the greatest part about mine.
Yeah, well, Tiny kind of got murdered. My first elephant that I tamed kind of got murdered after all that went down. So, you know, then I fucking overreacted, of course, because it was my first elephant.
I didn't do it.
So, kind of went off the deep end a little bit on that. But
he got his a hell of a lot of faster under control than I did, though. So,
well, I'd been at work too long, longer than I wanted to be. Not too long, longer than I wanted to be, or had planned to be. Hadn't had a cigarette in a good while. Other things were annoying me, and then I get a Discord notification on my motherfucking phone that Tiny is dead. Tiny's been around so long, he's had 3 different names.
Very true.
Tiny has been around since the beginning of April. So Tiny has been around for 2 months.
Yeah, Tiny's been around since we got back into the game, practically.
And then he's starved to death.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah!
Yeah, I really think it was that no one put food on the food larder after, and it's partly, you know what, I'll take part of the blame for too. I did put 8 fucking bears, 4 rhinos, and a fucking giraffe in there, and didn't put any food on the food larder.
Hey,
but at the same time, people was in and out and using the shit, and you saw that it was starving. You had to see that it was starving. But shit happens, man, and I'm over it now, because I'm bigger than that. House Gryffindor for life.
Alright, so Joe's in YouTube, and he says he can't forgive himself, and tiny burgers were good, though.
Yeah, we did have a good little emoji conversation later about alligators and elephants and hamburgers.
Yep.
So,
I was privy to watch that, but I didn't actually get to be in it.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm over it.
During the angry day, not during the angry. I was doing a show by myself called the Angry Dandelion yesterday.
You son of a! We got cut out, Guru. Motherfucker.
I gotta talk to my lawyer.
Yeah, motherfucker boosts the servo with his Discord Nitro, or server with his Discord Nitro, and now he kicks us off the show. Oh, Jesus, I didn't realize you could do that with $9.99 a month. I will spend. I will spend $10.99 a month.
Actually, a thing though, I did boost ours. Which nothing against the Horde server, but I do have a lot of loyalty, if you couldn't tell, to the Angry Dandelion. So it was hard to pass up on. If I got to boost something, I was gonna kind of.
Well, if you think about it, man, you and I have been in so many different Discord servers. It's our safe space, even at this point. If shit's pissing us off, we go back to the Angry Dandelion, and nothing really isn't anything that can come there and piss us off.
The best part about that is we could actually go to the Angry Dandelion, and like it's its own private little channel that we don't have to worry about people coming and fucking with us. Period. Like even if you got access to come hang out in the Angry Dandelion Discord, you ain't getting in the channel.
Yeah.
Not that channel, at least.
No. Permissions are set very specific in that channel.
Yeah. What the fuck was I about to build? Bookshelves.
I haven't seen you guys hop into that channel every time I check.
What do you mean? That's
We usually park it in Game On because people just don't really come in there and fuck with us.
Yeah, that one I've seen you guys hop in there occasionally whenever I skim
But if
through
we
Discord
really want
real
to get away
fast.
from everyone, we can go to the Angry Dandelion show and be done.
Yeah.
true.
Nobody
Skeeter
can
left
get
the
in
region.
there.
Where'd Skeeter go?
Wait, Skeeter's on too? See, I'm missing everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to go into work until like 8 or 9 tomorrow, so I'll probably play till like 11 or midnight tonight.
I hear you.
I'm counting this as my day off, even though I worked a half day.
What about you, Joe? You back from picking up the wife, I imagine.
About got the brig built, man.
Yeah,
Shipyard's down.
the first adventure brig is coming off the dock. I'm guessing next is going to be your brother putting his galleon up.
Yep, that is next on the list. Is this? You know what? We could probably slam out another brig before then, because he's not going to have the time to put into the mats until the weekend.
True.
So if one of the other company members wants to slam out another brig after this, go for it.
Lance in YouTube chat, Galleon Farming Inc.
Is that his new company?
Also, Joe says he's got him, and as soon as Joe gets on, he's going to start taking care of that. And then Lance says, nah, that's all right. He's got it.
I'm a fucking idiot, dude. I respect and didn't put any points back into my skills. I've literally been running around just moving shit from box to box. Not putting it, I'm like, why can't I make anything? And
Winning!
Now I know why. Because I'm a fucking idiot. I haven't even tried to get on a tame yet to notice that I... Oh my god, dude. I need another beer.
That or
It's 8:15. Can we take 5 so I can get another beer? You know what? I'll just fucking get up here in a minute and do it my damn self. We don't need the music. Y'all carry on.
I mean, do we want to go back into some E3 shit? I mean, we still need that we actually cover over there on that end.
Pick the web show up and keep doing my thing while you talk.
We kind of went over EA. We didn't really get into Nintendo.
No, we really didn't, and we didn't even talk about some of the other hype ones that were...
Yeah, no, I definitely want to get into those. Those may be kind of a post-show kind of thing, I guess. We'll, like post-radio, because I know there's some bigger dive. We got Legend of Zelda's got a new sequel coming out. Lots of people on the Switch are very hype for that. Banjo-Kazooie, Dragon Quest, they're going to be coming to Smash Brothers Ultimate, so you got more characters going there. Luigi's Mansion 3 seems to be the real hype, explosive hype over there for Luigi's Mansion. Pokemon Sword and Shield, kind of still doing what they do. It's Pokemon. They're going to keep Pokemon in it. And that's really kind of like the fact that they're getting Dragon's Quest. Everybody is really kind of hype on that. And what is it? Also, the remake of what is that? Panzer Dragoon. Yeah, that's
Dragoon. Yeah.
That also
Dragoon.
over there. They're saying that like that poor little and like nobody seems to believe that it's able of handling all of this shit.
Didn't Xbox release something that was supposed to be the spiritual successor to Panzer Dragoon? What the fuck was that game?
Yeah, they had something too. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I can't remember, but it was supposed to be the spiritual successor. It wasn't a fucking flop?
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially. Do we want to dive into, since you said the magic words there, Xbox?
Yeah, let me get that up for y'all.
Xbox. Miss Scarlett has shown her face again at another conference. If everybody remembers when the Xbox One was initially being talked about, Project Scarlet was also a common name thrown around back for that one. I guess we're finally going to get that, but we still don't know what that actually is.
That's still in development and everything else like that. All they really did for Scarlet this time around was talk a little bit about where they're basically trying to get it to be at.
Well, they let everybody know that this Xbox One S with no disc tray and this other Xbox, the streaming box that they're going to be releasing, are not Project Scarlet.
No.
Everything we thought we knew was a midship plan moving into the next one.
Experimentals, essentially.
This one that we've already got, the Xbox One S, and then the next string box that's going to be in their grouping are not the new Xbox console. That's what they gave us. Also, they let us know that Halo Infinite will be a launch day game to go with the new system, and it will not only drop on the console, it will be available everywhere through Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass PC, or through Steam. So Microsoft's partnership, which I called it like a while back, I said keep an eye on things. It looks like Microsoft and Valve might have something going on. And here it is, all this time later, because this is at least a year, maybe a little more ago, when I initially saw what I thought was going to be this moment. I expected it to happen a lot faster than this. It's been interesting to kind of watch it all develop and to see what Microsoft Xbox is going to do moving forward with this. Puts them in a truly competitive market with what Strata's got going on and how they're talking about play everywhere. Microsoft is also in a position to try and bring you all of their back catalog at some point to everywhere. So that's cool. Cyberpunk 2077. If not watch this part of the conference, you lost out. If you have not watched the YouTube video on this part of the conference, you missed out. You got one hell of a gameplay trailer. You got one hell of an announcement trailer.
Got motherfucking Keanu Reeves, man.
I know.
Into that cinematic trailer, when your crumbled, disoriented, robot-infested body looks up, you already see everybody that was watching this like, yeah, that's Keanu. Holy shit, that's like that's Keanu. Everybody knew before he even took the glasses off, but when he took the glasses off, you were like, yes, it is. It's really. And then
it was cool, man, when he came out on, like, he wasn't ready for people to be like, holy shit, it's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. So he was like, I'm here to do things for y'all.
Man, yeah, that threw everybody for a loop on that one, because that one was really well kept.
Oh, yeah.
Lock and key.
It was very well kept.
Like him walking out there onto the stage and everything else, it was like, wait, what? Like,
I thought
really is going down.
The Bill and Ted time travel shit going on, to be honest with you. I thought we were watching a John Wick trailer for a minute. Is that 77 shit was not even what I just watched. I was like, is this a John Wick video game? What just happened? What just happened? While I was watching this, like, I swear I did not black out. You know, it was pretty crazy to just like see all of that go down. The game that's another one that is kind of like, here you go, take my money. That game looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. The directions that you're going to be able to go in that game as far as character development are supposed to be insane. So that's going to be just a shit ton crazy basket of just wow. Gears, of course, doing Gears 5. This is the second time that we've seen Gears 5 kind of information. This is the second conference that they really kind of dove into and given you some information about what they're going to be doing. Introducing the escape game mode, doing their whole Gears 5 thing. It's going to be, it's going to be another Gears game. It's got some new shit going on in it, and it looks like it'll probably be pretty cool. Then
them doing pops again.
Yeah, and then the most expensive controller that I've ever fucking seen.
Dude, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's $179.
I don't care. I want it.
Yeah.
I don't even play on my damn Xbox anymore, and I want it, man.
Dude, it does all of the things, and
yeah, it does all the things.
It doesn't just work on your Xbox either, so.
Yeah, I know, but I don't need to spend money on that, man. I need to not spend money on frivolous things right now. I have two Xbox. These controllers are so dusty over here because I never touch them.
That is definitely a frivolous thing. Because the base controller is what is $179. I don't know what level of customization comes with the original kit.
I'd go nuts.
Oh yeah. But it's I like every bit about it. Like every bit about it. Like it just it looks like they're finally going to be able to put a controller out there that can compete with like a Scuff.
Nice.
Of course, Ori Breath of the Wild. Then there's kick the girlfriend out and hopefully turn on my TV when you're leaving. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. A little bit more about it. Just
Elden Ring, dude. Don't forget about that. That's the George R.R. Martin. The whole like background lore type thing was set up by GRRM. So.
Oh yeah, Elden Ring.
And it's supposed to be more on a Dark Souls front than a Sekiro front.
Right. And I like that. The other one that I also like is what the hell was the name of that other one? When we see it, I'll remember it. I'm hyped for Psychonauts 2 as well. That's a personal thing though, and I understand that. But Psychonauts 1 was so much fun, and I can't wait to play Psychonauts 2 because I am definitely going to play Psychonauts 2. Bleeding Edge 4v4 brawler, kind of that whole what was the fucking? It's their Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically
Ninja Theory.
Yeah, that too.
That's who the dev is Ninja Theory. I don't know that. I don't know, man. I think I'm almost too old for those kind of games.
Oh yeah, I definitely would say. I mean, look, there's Minecraft Dungeons.
Yeah, that looked pretty interesting.
It's Diablo, Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's literally what it is.
Yeah, like that's what it has.
Dude, it looks like you're playing 8-bit Mario in 3D or something. That first intro shot. Here, let me go back to that.
Yeah.
Right there. That looks like you're about to go fight Bowser.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
I got 27 points left, man. I don't know what to do with them. It's because I didn't take tier 3 on I didn't take Advanced Nature's Cry or Advanced Nature's Touch. I don't really care, man. I'm riding a
I didn't do
fucking hardcore bear.
But Advanced Nature's Cry, I do run.
You run maps solo though, man. It's rare that I run. I guess now that I'm about to have this brig.
And solo on one bear. What are you talking about?
What's that?
I run Journeyman solo on one bear.
Yeah, well, that's not an issue anymore with
Mickey.
Yeah. And Mickey's not even the top dog of the line yet. So one of these days I'll breed another set and we'll trade out everybody in the company for a 171 bear.
I've already got dibs on one.
Mm-hmm. I think I have two setting down there, man. Two males setting down there with 171 that need to go.
Up yet? Me and Lance got them the other day, and
That's right. That's right.
I haven't brought you free beared yet.
I don't want that motherfucker. You keep that ugly bitch at home.
You wanted Mickey, didn't you?
No, I already got what I wanted.
Oh, that's right, Molson. You got Molson. You took Molson.
I took Molson just for the colors.
Yeah. He's a pretty motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
I found him. I was like level 30 wild, male. He was looking for another male. This is it. This is the guy. He's fucking solid black bear with silver on his fucking back. Oh. Good looking bear.
Sorry, helping out Captain Crunch here.
Yeah, he's 100 years already.
Yeah, well, he said he just got his ass handed to him with a low-level map because he's running it with no bear. I was like, come on back home, man. I'll give you a bear. I'll give him the $350 bear. I've already set this dude up as good as a motherfucker can be set up. When he joined the company, he didn't realize that he should not leave his company and merge in. So he lost his boat, his house, his everything.
His gold, like all of it. He lost all of it. The moment he left his company, he was like, what?
Yeah, we told him about that, like...
As he was in the company.
Yeah. So when he came over, I took some mats, I built him a schooner. And he comes back, I'll give him a bear. Get the guy set up. Do what we do as horde peoples. We're pretty nice guys, I guess. I guess you know what? If one of you can, throw the link for the Harry Potter quiz up in the YouTube chats. Zarkon, I want to know what house you are.
Oh yeah.
I could see Zarkon falling into Gryffindor with me, man. I could see it happening. This fucking frame drops. I'm overweight. In game and in real life.
Harry Potter house quiz.
You already got it?
No, none of those are the ones that I've taken.
That's what I'm looking for, actually, is the exact one we took.
Yeah, we need that exact one, and I don't remember what fucking show that was.
Hogwarts clear. Let me look at that. Was it?
I think this one is it. I think I found it. 1 minute.
You got to post it in Facebook and in YouTube. More so YouTube. Like, YouTube's the audience. You motherfuckers over there are killing it, man. We appreciate it, Joe.
Yeah,
Lance,
I've actually been thinking about ditching the fucking Facebook for and just posting that we're live on Facebook and going to Twitch, man. I hate to say it.
Going to what?
I'll never go partner on Twitch, but
I don't know, man. I think I've got enough going on over on Facebook to, if I can get you editor in all of the other spots.
It sounds like we just need to cross post the show to. You got editor on fucking the Angry Dandelion, man. Just get our show cross posted to WBLZ Media if those guys are cool with it. If they're not cool with it, whatever. That's fine too.
Yeah,
but
you editor, that way you can cross post.
I don't. Yeah, that sounds like work.
When you go live.
But yeah, if they can get it, yeah, if we can get that set up, cool. I got someone's severed head.
Yeah, there was a head chopping convention that went on out in front of the base earlier today.
Yeah, dude. A couple ladies from an allied company came over to buy some tames from me, and we was out taking care of Captain Crunch, and they just sat and cut their heads off for like 20 minutes in our guillotine. And there's also one of their bodies or their skeletons in our what's that other thing?
Oh yeah, the cage thing.
Yeah, what the fuck is that called? I can't remember what that's called. That's gonna bother me. I'll figure it out. Give me a sec.
All you gotta do is run over there and look at it, right?
No, I'm just gonna go right here. Guillotine gibbet. It's the gibbet.
Yeah, gibbet. We also have a gibbon in our crew, as well as a puffin.
Yeah,
and
yeah. We're growing. We're growing. We have what, like 70 some odd points available right now.
Right.
I still think, man, if we get enough people, we should just talk to everybody and be like, how do y'all feel about